Hello, everyone. And thank you for logging in and being here with us tonight. Our leader is on the other side of the world, and we hope that he's able to stay on throughout the rest of the evening. We hope that you were able to catch the video. It shows just a little bit of all that you were able to do this year, which is nothing short of amazing, because coming out of a pandemic and being able to actually have participated in some volunteering opportunities was just amazing on your part. And I applaud all of the effort. It looks like we lost Jason. But I just wanted to say that I didn't introduce myself. My name is Sakina Switzer, class of 2018, and the sitting chair of the Student Leadership Academy's Alumni Board, along with a number of those who are on tonight. We pieced that video together just to put something together to showcase all that has been done. We've been coming together for the past 14 years. This is my 5th ceremony. And it's just a time when we come and we celebrate the efforts of the year. We welcome the new members to the Leadership Academy. And we just like to see faces. We miss seeing everyone. So this is our chance that we come together, see faces, smile at each other. We're gonna light a candle. I know you guys didn't get to pick up your candle, but Saba will be on. Oh, you got yours. I didn't get to pick up a new one, so my candle battery is dead. But I'm gonna light a real candle. We're gonna take it back to passing the torch 1. So I have a real candle this year, and everyone else can pick up their candles from Saba this week. I'll see if I can pick up some and have them available in the nurse's office also for when she's not there. And hopefully Jason will come back on in a few minutes. If any of the older members, of course, welcome back. Yes, I was just explaining how I'm taking it back to torch 1. And now I give the floor to Jason since he's back quickly.
I don't know. Can you guys hear it? Can you hear me? Yes? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to run into some internet problems because I'm all the way in Spain, but I wanted to thank both of you for being here. I know some people are still logging on as we're coming together here. So, you know, one thing that we wanted to do at the end of a year 1 back in 2008, after we started in November of 2007, was to sort of celebrate everybody at the end of the year. And as mentioned in Fatima's speech in the video, we called it a secret ceremony because we really didn't know who to invite. We didn't know whether to invite family. We didn't know whether to invite, the administration. We didn't even know if anybody knew that we existed. We knew that we were doing good work. We knew that we were helping out on the campus. We knew that we were volunteering in the community. But we didn't really sense that anybody knew that we were in a place where we were actually making an impact, both in the community, at the college, and in the university. A lot has changed since back then. But the reason for coming together in that first ceremony was to celebrate us. And as mentioned by Fatima in her speech, the Vice Chancellor did show up. The President of the college did show up.
Jason, can you speak a bit louder? I can hear you. You're like kind of breaking up. Sorry about that. I can hear you a bit.
Okay, I'll speak a little louder.
All right, thank you.
Let's see. The president of the college did show up. The vice chancellor did show up. And a few other dignitaries did show up. And then we did have some guests at the event. What's really more impressive about the fact is that most of those folks have gone on to do extraordinary things. We do have our own United States diplomat who was a graduate of that program, several nurses who've gone on to have great careers, teachers, educators, real estate agents, people who've gone on into different professions and still come back and visit with us on a regular basis. And then, of course, we've been doing this for 14 years. It got really big at some point, right? Where we were just 200 people sitting around the cafeteria, and they told us we couldn't use real candles anymore. Everybody hear that? Because they thought we were going to burn down the cafeteria. So that's when we created all these electric candles so that we could, not do any damage to the college. But in the interim, from year 1 to today, even through the pandemic, we have done an extraordinary amount of volunteering. And so before the pandemic, we do about 52 volunteer projects a year, sometimes as many as 99. But even through the pandemic, we did a number of volunteer activities. And I want to thank you, all of you who participated in those opportunities for coming out and doing that, because you're still making an impact. We're still making an impact on the lives of the people in the community, the people at the college, the people in the university. And that's what we're all about. And I want to thank you for doing that, because it's really important, and your efforts made a great impact and continue to make a great impact. And then the other thing I want to say is, one of the great things that we were able to continue to do through the pandemic was to have the workshop series every Friday, coming together 3:30 to 5:30, meeting with those incredible professionals and getting the impact of what they had to share with us. And so we continue to do that. And last year, for those of you that were around, you know that all of those folks volunteered their time. They didn't get paid. This year we were able to pay them again, which was nice, because they really deserved it. Last year we gave them a special gift at the end of the year. But their commitment to us was also shown in the video. You heard from Brian Rashid and Gio DeRice, and a couple of the other speakers that have come to visit with us over the years. And I think that they kind of expressed their heart and told you why they do it, and why they come back each and every year to speak to folks like yourselves, who are extraordinary individuals and who they really believe in as being the bright and shining future that we all hope for. So going back to the basic element of what it is, it's a torch, right? So when I first when I see Cat Kim on my screen, when I first decided to do this, I reference back to my experience at UAlbany, where somebody decided that it would be good to bring somebody out on a big lawn and have you light their torch and share your knowledge with them. It wasn't exactly the way that we did it, or were going to do it over the years, but it was something that inspired me and made me realize that I wanted to have something like that. And in fact, I gave it to somebody who then gave it to another person the year after. So I wanted that to be something that we did here. But the other part of what we do here, and Sakina mentioned it, is that we kind of share our knowledge and share our experience, because each and every one of us who comes to this program, who participates in what we do, has a different experience, right? Whether it's going to a workshop, volunteering, getting involved with any of the projects that we do, sitting on a committee, which I want to thank many of you for sitting on committees, serving in the student government, serving in any of the other ways that people serve. You make an impact, and you make an impact, and it's really important, and your value will never be underestimated. So I truly appreciate you for that. And the reason why we come here together, and spend those couple of minutes right before this holiday weekend, which is the way it's always been, is to just sort of light these candles and say that we're sharing the knowledge, our experience with each other, so that we can celebrate each other as we move forward along our paths. And I want to let you know that I believe completely in each and every one of us. Some of you have only spent 5 minutes with me. Some of you have spent a lot of time with me. But know that I will never, ever relinquish my bond with you. You will have to decide that it's no longer a value to be connected to the Leadership Academy for that bond to cease. I will continue to support you, mentor you, offer you advice, give you recommendation letters, support your efforts as you move along, so that you can be the extraordinary individuals that you are and you hope to be. And I've done that and continue to do that. And I will continue to do that for the rest of the time that I draw breath. So as I draw breath and push it out, I want to say that we come together tonight to just sort of like these candles. I think mine can be seen here. I don't know. I'm working off of phones. And basically what I would do if we were together, the 200 or so of us that would come to the cafeteria, is to say, that I wish you great success, great joy, great positivity, continue to be on mission and to make an impact on the world. Continue to be the extraordinary people that you are. Know that even if no one else shows it to you, if no one else takes the time out to say thank you, even for holding the door open. Know that I will always say thank you for the little things that you did, for every step that you took, for showing up to a workshop, for volunteering, for talking to me, telling me what's going on. You're serving in every capacity that you serve. I value it, even if nobody else ever completely tells you that, but they will. And how I know they will is because the greatest compliment that's ever been paid to the host of Student Leadership Academy is we were out volunteering at a park one day, and people were like, why are your folks always smiling? And it's because we love what we do. We do it for a reason. We don't do it just for the sake of saying, I want to put this on my resume. We don't do it just for the sake of saying, okay, somebody told me I had to do this. We do it for the sake of actually making an impact and going out there and touching lives and making a difference. So I'm going to lay my torch from Girona, Spain, tonight, first time I'm not with you in person or even in the same state with all of you. And I ask you to join me in lighting your torch. You can light it whatever color you like. And if you have a real candle, please feel free to do so. And let's share this moment together with our passing, sharing of the Student Leadership Academy torch. And know fully and completely that I love you and I value, and I will miss you if you're graduating and moving on. And I will watch you from either near or far, however you want it to be. There's some folks on here who are alumni, Sally Steck, Abdul Bukhari, a few other people, Andre Thompson, Leslie Suazo. They know that whenever they need something, they want something, they need to support them, to throw my hat in the ring in support of them. I'm always there, willing to do that. And the same is true for all of you. And I take pride in all of your accomplishments. I want to say, even if you're not from Hostos and you were part of our winter workshop series and you came and you joined us and took part in that, I want to know that I value you and I watch you. And we become friends on Facebook, and I keep track of you. And I want to know what the next great adventure is for you. And I want to know that you're succeeding and doing extraordinary things. And some of my favorite moments are when I'm just like wasting time on Facebook and I'm seeing all of those memories of mine that I posted, or memories of yours that you've posted from a time that you went to a workshop, went to one of our events, went to the Past Torch volunteer. I love seeing that. And I will always love those moments on your Facebook or Instagram or whatever it is your account, or I'll send you a message if you post it in like some other Snapchat or something, just to let you know. I remember, I value it. It's extraordinary. And then the fact that you value it and continue to post it and continue to think about it makes me feel happy and makes me feel like we've actually accomplished something together. And so know that I value that. And I see, Saba and Fatima and Estelle and Sabrina and Rose and Saba and Bridget and Junior and Munaka and Kim and everybody who I know some folks who came on earlier that are all the way at the bottom, Tahina and Christina and Ryan and Annie, and of course our good friend Say Backup, Mr. Harvard is on here too. I love you, and I don't want to hold you up for too long because I know that we may lose this call, and I know it's a big holiday weekend and you guys all have plans, but know that I truly cherish you. And if Sabi, you can take some photos on your computer, because I see a lot of people actually have their faces on here. That would be great, just like to have some memories of this, because I'm on the phone and I can't do it. And I love all the candles. I love all of this stuff. And let me give a shout out, all the folks who were on vacation last night. So happy for you. I watched it at 3 o'clock in the morning. I hope you got your certificates. I hope everything is good with them. And Bridget, we are so happy for you. You are a long line tradition of great valedictorians and speakers at graduation from the Hostos Student Leadership Academy. I know you spoke to Kudus earlier when you were preparing your speech. So we wish you great luck on graduation day and giving that speech. We will be listening to you, and we're super proud of you. You're an extraordinary woman, as well as told by a lot of things that have happened for you over the last couple of weeks. And it's not to say that anybody else on this call is not an extraordinary woman, but I want to shout out Bridget. She went through a lot of trials and tribulations to get to the place that she is, but she fought through it, and she's now reaping the rewards. And I know that each and every one of you, as you go through your journeys, will have the same experience, go through the trials and tribulations, but because you are so giving, so loving, so caring, you will also reap the rewards and be celebrated. And I've seen it, and you will be. And now with Bucky Bukhari, I'm looking at you right now. You know it. You're like one of those guys, right? This is my last story, and I'm going to let you get out. Abu Bakr Bukhari was volunteering all the time, and we couldn't get him a scholarship because he was an international student. And then finally, something fell to us. And I was like, here it is. This is what you're going to get. And he got it. And it was one of the happiest days for me because I knew he deserved it. And it was like, and he kept doing, he didn't care that he didn't get anything. He just kept doing what he was going to do. He knew that one day it was going to fall into place, and it did. And that will happen for each and every one of you. And if it hasn't happened already, I promise it will happen. And if I can help to make it happen, then use my phone number, use my email, get in contact with me, let me know, because I'm going to work as hard as I can to make it so. Okay. And there are some people on here they can testify to that. With that being said, I greet you with my candle. I will wish you great joy, great happiness, great success. The work is not over. It's just the beginning of the journey for all of us. And the Hostess Student Leadership Academy is always your home, and I will always be here for you. So great love and kisses from somewhere in the middle of the state, from good old me. And it's so nice to see you guys holding those candles. I really do. It's bringing tears to my eyes. I don't know if you can see what these glasses are, but I can't see you otherwise if I take the glasses off because I'm working off of my phone. But so thank you all for being here tonight. Thanks for taking some time out of your busy schedule. And again, I know a busy weekend coming, holiday weekend. Please enjoy yourself. Please spend some time with people that you love. Please get that rest and relaxation. And then I'll be back in June if you want to stop by and say hi. Please do. And much love to everybody. I wish you great happiness and great success. Did they do a good job?
Great job.
I see 80, 60, 67.
Everybody keep throwing that love in the chat. Keep throwing the love in the chat.
Hell yeah.
The boss is so far. I know he's crying, and I was one of those ones who always takes the napkins to him. But he cries because of the joy that he had adopted so many kids, and I'm one of them. My name is Leslie Suazo. I'm Honduran, I'm Garifuna, and I'm an alumni. And then I don't think if I have lost or missed one of those moments that are so very joyful to each and every one of us. I see a couple of those alumni that I believe I came on the second years from the times that the Leadership Academy has started. And from that time, I'm still so pleasant to be always in this ceremony. Boss, congratulations one more time. Enjoy yourself. I could not gather everything you say because, I believe it's the connections, but I kind of know what is always the message about. I am so appreciative to this guy here because he's someone that's always giving himself to the needs of everyone who comes around the academy. And then I believe each and every one of us gather the message and then keep it and take it with us. I work with special needs and I do it with all the passions that is in my heart to give that support. Every times when I don't understand something or I needed some help in something, he's seeing me like sending the text or calling him and say, boss, I need some help. and he never says no. And I think each and every one of us had that experience with him. So I always pray that God keep him to more and more in years to come to be able to continue giving that unconditional love that he have for every student who comes around Hostos Community College. Thank you so much for the opportunity for me giving this little speech now. I don't want to get so emotional because I don't want to be his partner. Like I want to be always the lady that have the napkins for him.
Hey, Leslie.
Hi, my
you.
dear. Hello.
How you doing?
I think we lost Jason again, guys. Great ceremony. We don't want to keep you guys too long. We have about 4 minutes left. The floor
I
is
think I'm
open.
frozen.
Yes, Jason, you were frozen. We're looking at a very old picture.
I think that's his screensaver, like the picture that you leave on the backdrop. Oh, there he
Yeah.
goes.
Okay, I mean, so thank you so much. I want to honor everybody's time, and I want to let you know, you guys move about, and you can reach out to me. I'm here. No, I'm so happy to see all of you. Thank you again to the committee that worked on the video. It was not an easy task, right? We're not all experts at how to do all of that. So also thank you to our editor was a quotes editor for making it happen. You're right, it was a little choppy, but it's all good. We wanted to celebrate ourselves and celebrate the accomplishments of our members. So thank you so much. And I will let you go from Girona, Spain. I am signing off and wishing you all the best. Have a great Memorial Day weekend in the United States. And I hope to see you soon. And God willing, we'll all get another chance to do this in person next year. Next year in person at the Hostos cafeteria, where we will use live candles. And we'll try to have a good old time. Everybody take care. Have a good night. It was great
Have
to
a
see
good
you.
one.
Bye, everyone. Take
Good night,
care.
everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Have a good night.
Carrie,
Bye.
that's
Good
good. See you
seeing
after.
everyone. Good
Good
seeing
night.
you guys.
Good night.
Get some
Have a
rest.
good one.
Be blessed.
Person.
Hell yeah.